Welcome back, welcome back. I know might be in a weird order, but I didn't get to finish before summer 2022 question paper was done. The exam paper was done. So I'm doing this actually in summer, ready for when some of you guys do it either, I believe, end of this year, 2022, or beginning of 2023. But in any case, this is going to be part E for echo, long answer questions. And this is the first question for part E. So it says Alima owns a small high street store selling clothes, shoes. Alima comes up a lot. Clothes, shoes, and fashion accessories. Alima plans to start using online systems to assist her business. Alima has now started trading online. Analyze how selling goods online as well as in-store will impact on stock control. Okay, this is the most important part here. Everything else we can almost ignore, but please don't ignore it. Please make note of everything. It says analyze how selling goods online as well as in store will impact on stock control. So we know for a fact that selling goods in store is probably going to be nice and easy. You go and check if the thing is there. So if someone comes in and says, I need to buy a Samsung Galaxy S21, right? You know you have 10 in stock in store. You simply go check. You're like, oh yeah, we have 10. I can sell you one. Perfectly fine. Done and dusted, right? However, if you're selling stuff online as well, you either have to make your stock control system automatically deduct one when someone buys one online. So if, let's say, 10 people buy a Samsung Galaxy S21 and someone comes in store to buy one, you actually have none left, even though you physically have them sitting in the box right there. Because someone's ordered it online, you're actually not supposed to. I mean, in an ideal world, you're not supposed to give that one to anyone else. Typically, before I go any further, typically analyze questions mean that you break it down, potentially give positives and negatives based on the scenario. But the main thing is you do not give a recommendation, okay? That's the thing with analyze. You simply state what potentially could happen in a good way or in a bad way, but you do not say, I suggest or I recommend this, because never do that for analyze. So just like before, I'm simply going to go through the answers that were given by the exam board and try and explain in as much detail why and how, if possible. So it says analyze may include setting up systems to ensure that the stock information is updated and correct based on web sales and shop sales. So website is not showing in stock if not. Just more or less what I said before, right? If I have 10 items, someone buys all 10 online and someone comes in store to buy one, I should really have none left technically, but really and truly, I do have some left. I can sell it in store, but I shouldn't. If someone comes in and I've sold everything online, those people might be coming to pick those up. I need to ideally go ahead and order more and not sell the ones that have already been ordered online. That's what this is saying. The answer here says need to deal with web orders is and time efficient manner. Okay, I think what they're trying to say is we need to deal with web orders in a timely and efficient manner to ensure we avoid backlog and just make sure customers are satisfied, right? Because we don't want people to be ordering stuff online, it not being present, they've made their payment, refunds take 2 or 3 days in most cases, they're not happy. So ideally, you need to deal with things in a timely and efficient manner. You're going to need to have some stock control system, software, database, or whatever linked to your website. So as soon as someone goes and orders something, it takes one off out of stock. So if you have none left and someone goes on that web page, so again, let's say they wanted to buy an S21, you should say 0 in stock, and maybe you can tell them, or the system can tell them, that we should have some in stock within the next 2 days. So come back then and you'll be able to buy one. Okay. You may need to increase minimum stock levels to help deal with the additional load of web orders. This would impact on stock cost as well. Yes, we, I mean, not we, but I haven't been to a store to buy any computing equipment in a very, very, very long time, right? I simply jump onto Amazon, eBay, any one of these computer online stores that you can buy stuff from, right? So they have to make sure that they have enough stock because, for example, Currys, they sell stuff online and they sell stuff in store. They might have people trying to buy stuff online and in store. So when the RTX 3070 graphics cards came out, when I was doing cryptocurrency mining, I bought like 6 of them online. I could never get one in store because as soon as they hit the shelves, they were gone. So they have to make sure, shops have to make sure, Alima has to make sure that whatever she's doing, if she normally used to buy, let's say, 10 pieces of equipment, she now has to go maybe, in just for argument's sake, buy 20 because people online typically order more than people who come in store because so much more. Like the numbers of people online will far outweigh the amount of people that have time to go in store. Let's say I have a 10-minute break at work. I can simply jump onto my phone and order the thing I want. Whereas if I leave work at 5, 6 p.m., shops are closed. So we need to account for people buying stuff online as well. That's all that's saying. Next one says stock take and reordering may have to happen more frequently as the increased sales generated by the website may mean her stock is reduced more quickly than previously. Not necessarily a bad thing, not necessarily a good thing. Depends on how you look at it. So she'll have to do more work in reordering stock and making sure everything is there. But at the same time, it's a business. And if she's selling more stuff, she's most likely making profit from each thing she sells. And the more things she sells, she makes more profit, right? So that's all that's saying. Stock taking and reordering is going to take her longer than it usually would because not many people go in stores anymore. Most people shop online. And if you're selling stuff online, you're going to have to make sure that you replenish your stock more frequently.